My name's Gervase and I have been involved in giving advice to people mostly in Chorlton in South Manchester area around retrofit. I retrained doing a Masters at the Centre for Alternative Technology a few years ago and sort of specialised in existing building work. I really wanted to drive down the cost of the builds and improve the overall comfort of the house. Both of us suffered from allergies quite a lot of the time, and I had a feeling that a really sort of deep retrofit would possibly sort that out, especially with a ventilation system of some sort. One of the big aims in doing this was that it would be a learning process for me and something that I could learn not just about the physical installation stuff, screwing stuff into walls and how to deal with detailings and certain things, but more about project management and procurement, those kind of things. So it's a pretty deep job. We have made a continuous layer of insulation enveloping in pretty much the inside of the house. So including digging up the floor and putting insulation in down there. Increasing the insulation in the loft and then internally insulating the walls. Fully insulating inside to out the front and back walls. Put triple glazing in downstairs and changed the double glazing units upstairs for more modern, better performing ones. Did a lot on the air tightness and installed a mechanical ventilation heat recovery system, full whole house ventilation system. I didn't do all the physical work myself. I was lucky. I'm lucky enough to know quite a lot of trades personally, actually, so that helped people that I could trust. And there were certain things that I got external people into, so the windows, screeding of the floor. I'd only recommend going down the full DIY route if you felt confident to do it and you felt you had the knowledge up front to do it, the time to plan it before you start. Being flexible and open to change is also important. being able to, having a plan, having a very good plan, but not being rigid is also, I think, the balance that needs to be able to be played. You need to have that in mind before you start, I think. You start by stripping the place out, and that took about, I don't know, three weeks, and then you're left with, a broken house. It's completely unusable. The floor was dug up, the staircase was gone, there was no walls upstairs. So from that point, you've got to put it back together again, and you've got to put it back together again. You've got to do that. So there's a certain amount of pressure. We had to move house for a length of time, and that put a strain on just the household. I was very, very busy for 7 months. I was not able to do anything else at all, really. Doing it yourself gives you the control to say, okay, it's not going to happen. I can change and do that. If you start messing around with contractors and changing your mind about what you're doing, then they start messing around and changing their mind about what they're doing. They've got something else going on. They don't turn up for a couple of weeks. Something else goes wrong in their lives or whatever. So I genuinely think that having done it myself, I was able to deliver it tighter than I would have done if I'd got somebody else to do it. Yeah. And cheaper. Yeah, I'm surely cheaper. But it was a lot of work. It was a massive amount of work. Yeah. The mechanical ventilation heat recovery system has led to definitely a massive improvement in the air quality. Neither of us sneeze, or we don't have those problems anymore. And I think that's largely down to the ventilation system, which also provides a real even heat, so you don't get cold spots and warm spots. And it does provide warmed air to the rooms upstairs, even though they're not heated. And I've been monitoring the energy, and it's definitely significantly down, 75 or 80% down on what it had been in previous years. Yeah, I budgeted everything, and that included the cost of moving to another house and all the bills included in that, and it included the coffee that I bought for the workforce every day. So it cost 75,000 to do the full job, but that didn't include paying me at all, and it took 7 months. And I think probably if I was doing it again, including the planning and design, I'd add another 25,000 onto that. So I think I was able to make a lot of savings that you probably couldn't in a commercial way. I think it's over £100,000 job really to do it. Not all of that obviously is down to the energy saving aspect of a lot of it is just refitting a home once you've completely torn it to pieces. I think the whole kind of joined up package has delivered a house that is really pleasant. We liked our home before, but now we really love this place, and almost everybody who comes here is struck by how comfortable but how light it is. So yeah, having kind of gone through a real thought out process of how it was going to be, I think the overall package is what is the best thing about it.
You can visit homes like these at Green Open Home events held regularly around the UK. For more information on how Carbon Co-op can help you improve your home and reduce your emissions, visit our website.